which means we've got this question which reads construct triangle PQR in which PQ is equal to 8 centimeter, angle QPR is equal to 50 degrees, and angle PQR is equal to 70 degrees. Measure and write the length of PQ. So after we've constructed this triangle, we need to measure and write the length of PQ. Within the triangle PQR, draw the locus of point, which are 3 cm from PQ, 6 cm from R, equidistant from P and Q. And the last question reads a point R within the triangle. So this last question, it needs to be dealt after we've constructed the triangle. Okay, so for us to answer this, we need to construct the triangle. So the first thing that we need to do is to construct PQ. Okay, construct triangle PQR in which PQ, so we need to construct this PQ first. Okay, so all you just need to do is to get your ruler, come here, okay, or on any plain paper. So start from 0, always start from 0 and end where 80 is. So we're going to start from 0, okay, then we draw until where 8 ends. So this is where 80 ends. Okay, and this line that we have drawn, it's PQ, it's PQ. So we're going to label this as P and this as Q. And remember, PQ is equal to 80 centimeter. PQ is equal to 8 centimeter. So this line that we have drawn will be 80 centimeter. Okay, 80 centimeter. So after this, you now go back to your question. So the second stage that we need to do is construct angle QPR. Construct angle QPR. So QPR. So here when constructing the angle, you need to stand on the angle which is on the letter which is on the center. The letter which is at the center. So we're constructing angle QPR. We're constructing angle QPR. So we are standing on P because P is the one that is on your center. So you get your compass, you come on P. Put this line should be at P. It should be at P. It should be at P. So then when you're getting the readings, you start from where 0 is. So the 0 should be on the line. Don't get the other reading that will be this side. Get the readings where 0 is on the line. So since our 0 is here, we're going to count. So this is 50. So we'll get 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So our 50 is here. So we're going to draw a mark here. Okay, so don't start from the other side. Always start from where the 0 is. And this 0 should be on the line that you have drawn. Okay. So this is how to do. You put your protractor, the center of your protractor on the letter that is on the middle that I've mentioned. So we're constructing P or Q, P, R, Q, P, R. So we're standing on QPR. So we're standing on P. We need to stand on P because P is the one that is at the center. So always do that. So after you have done this, so this is where the angle is. So the angle is somewhere on this side. You now come back again to your question, which, so we've constructed this and this and these two we've constructed. So the last one, and angle PQR. So we need to construct angle PQR. So since Q is the one that is at the middle, so we're going to stand on Q. Remember, we're going to stand on Q. So you come on Q, get your protractor. Remember, this part of the protractor should be at the letter they have mentioned. So it's Q. We're going to put here. So again here, you might make a mistake where you get these readings. So don't get these readings. Start from here. So you need to start from here. So 0 must be on the line. 0 must be on the line. So don't get this reading, instead get this. So this that we're constructing, it's 70, it's 70. So start 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, it's here, 70, it's here. So we're going to put our dot here, okay, where there is 70, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, okay. Okay, then we just connect these points that we have drawn. Okay, so make sure that you pass here packets upon the center with the points that you have drawn. So you are going to have, okay, so this is the point that we drew. So we just pass at the middle of this. Okay, we also do the same this side. So this side we are going to pass here exactly. Okay. Okay, so we have constructed the long line. Okay, so we pass here. Okay, then these two must meet. These two, they must meet. It's a must. Okay, so remember here we have so this is triangle PQR, so it means that here we have R. Okay, we have R, so we need to label the angles that we drew. So this angle was 70 degrees according to the equation. PQR is equals to 70 degrees, so this is PQR, so this is 70 degrees, and the other one is 50 degrees. So QPR is 50 degrees. Okay, so this is 50 degrees. Okay, so let's try to prove if we've constructed the correct thing. So of angle PQR, let's prove that this is 70. So you just do the same. This end of the compass, you put it at Q or on Q. Then start from 0, which is on the lines of 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. So you see, this is 70. Okay, even this side, we do the same. So 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. You see, this is 50. Okay, so the first question reads, so after constructing this, it's a mark, 1 mark. So question 2 reads, measure and write the length of PQ, or measure and write the length of PR. So you can't get this question minus you constructing this. So this is a key to this question, to the rest questions. So measure and write the length of PR. So we need to measure PR. So this is our PR. PR is this one. So just measure this length. So you put the ruler on 0, the 0 mark, you put it on R. If you want, you can put it on P, no harm. Okay, so 0, so where it is, so we have 0 here up to here. Okay, so this is 8.7 because 8.5 it's here, so 8.7 must be here in this side. Okay, so we can name this as 8.7. So we have 80.7, so that's another mark. Then you come back again to the to part C, which reads, so pay much attention on this one. A lot of students gets these things wrong due to lack of construction. So within triangle PQR, draw the locus of point which are A, 3 cm from PQ, 3 cm from PQ. So let's first draw this 3 cm from PQ, 3 cm from PQ. So before you proceed, you need to get your ruler, you get your compass, okay, which has a pencil on it. So measure 3 cm using your compass on this. So you put your compass on 0 mark, then open it until where there is 3. So this is where my 3 is. So my 3 it's here. Okay, so I end here. Okay, so just put the this sharp part of the compass on 0 and open it until where there is 3. Okay, the part, okay, like this you can see. Okay, 0 until where there is 3. Well, let's put it here. So you stand on 0 until where there is 3, like this. Okay, so this is our 3 centimeter. So this is our 3 centimeter, and don't temper it. Don't temper it. And then you come, so this is 3 centimeter from PQ. You come on your triangle that you have constructed. So this is PQ. So hear me clearly. This is PQ, 3 centimeter from PQ. Okay, 3 centimeter from PQ. So you come on Q. If you want, you can start on P. So you come on Q. You come on Q. You strike. Okay, you strike. So if you want, you can make these as circles, but make sure that you strike. After this, you also come on P. So this they've mentioned 2 letters, which is P and Q. We also come on Q. We do the same. We strike. Okay, so after striking, then you get your ruler and draw a line, okay, where these circles are ending, okay, at the edge of these circles that, or these strikes that you made. Okay, so we can draw the lines. Okay, so this is where they are ending, right? So just draw lines here, like this. Okay, so this line should touch the end of the strikes that we made. If, as you can see here, it has touched. It has touched. Even this side, it has touched. If you want to know that the thing that I have constructed it's correct, you just get your ruler and measure this distance. So you put 0 here, so you see that this is 3 centimeter. This is 3 centimeter. So this means that it's correct. Okay, so in case so let's say they asked to construct 3 centimeter from QR. So if they asked us to construct 3 centimeter from QR, we also do the same. You open 3 centimeter on your room. After that, you come on R, strike the circle like this that I made, even on Q, then you connect those points. As simple as that. Okay, so we proceed to another part. So we've constructed this and this. So this said 6 centimeter from R. So this is the easiest. All you just need to do, open 6 centimeter using your compass. You come on your rule, open 6 centimeter. So you put on 0, 6 centimeter. It's here, isn't it? Yes, it's here. So we put 6 centimeter. So that's our 6 centimeter. Make sure you stand on 0. And this is our 6 centimeters, you can see. Okay, so don't temper it the way it is. Just take it at the triangle that you are drawing. So this is a triangle. So they are saying 6 centimeter from R, 6 centimeter from R. So you stand on R, okay, and strike. Stand on R and make a strike. Okay, so I believe we are able to see the strike that we have made. So if you want to prove, you can also try to measure this if it will give us 6 centimeters. So this is 6. You know R is there was R, and this is 6. It's here. Okay, so this is 6. After this, you proceed to another question, which is the last part on the construction. So I've also done this. We can mark this. And let's do this. Okay, so I've remained with this. So construct a locus of point which is equidistant from P and Q. Equidistant from P and Q. So all you need, P and Q, equidistant from P and Q. So you come on P and Q. So this is line PQ. Just open half of line P, more than half of line PQ. You open more than half of line PQ. So you come here, open more than half. Okay, so I believe this is more than half. This is more than half. If you want, you can reduce it, but it should be more than half. So this is more than half because this distance is greater than this distance and not equal. Okay, then you stand on P, because this is PQ, equidistant from PQ. Make a strike, as simple as this. Then even down here, you also do the same. You strike. Okay, then you also come on Q, don't temper it, you also stand on Q, do the same, also here do the same. Okay, so after this, then you just connect this part. So this, you make a line passing through the center of this where the marks were meeting. So they were meeting here, so here and here. So you just pass, okay, make a line passing at the middle of this axis where they were meeting. So construction is very simple, okay, like this. So you may be watching this on TikTok or Facebook and YouTube. So kindly follow, subscribe, and like and comment. Your comments really matters. Okay, so I've done this. In the last part, it's this one. So this needs a clear understanding. Okay, so it says a point L within the triangle PQ is such that it is less than or equal to 3 centimeters. So let's be taking note of this. Okay, so they have said that it's such that it is less than or equal to 3 centimeters. So let's write. So we can say less than or equal to. Okay, so we can just use signs. So we know that less than or equal to is represented by this, less than or equal to 3 centimeters from PQ. Okay, less than or equal to 3 centimeters from PQ. So this we have taken note of this. Okay, and less than or equal to 6 centimeters from R. We can also put this less than or equal to 6 centimeters from R. So if you need to get this correct, make sure that you be taking note of every point that they have mentioned. Okay, so I've written this and from R and nearer to P, so nearer to P than to Q. So nearer to P than Q. Okay, nearer to P than Q. So these are the points that we have taken notes. So, and they have said indicate by shading the region in which L must lie, in which this L must lie. So they want us to show where L must lie, and L has these properties that we have written down. Okay. So you start now. Okay, so this R, it's less than or equal to 3 centimeters from PQ. So if you remember the 3 centimeters that we made, those two arcs that we drew to be here, so these are the arcs that we drew. So these are the arcs that we drew. So this means that coming here it's less than, coming down here it's less than 3 centimeters, and going up it's greater than 3 centimeters. So our L it's less than or equal to 3 centimeters from PQ. So it means that our L it's this side. Okay, it's this side, not that part. Our L it's this side, not this part. Okay, so I've known that our L it's here, so I've dealt with this. We cancel this. So let's proceed to question 2. Less than or equal to 6 centimeters from R. So this line is the one that we drew from R. Okay, so I even showed you where we proved that this is 6 centimeters. Okay, you see it's 6 centimeters. It's 6 centimeters. Okay, so this R is less than or equal to 6 centimeters from R. Our L is less than or equal to 6 centimeters from R. So this means that the R must not exceed this line that we draw, which is 6 centimeters. It shouldn't exceed. Okay, so our R it's not this part but this. So we've known that our R it's between here, it's here, but we don't know clearly where it is. And here comes the last part. So it's nearer to P than Q, nearer to P than Q. So if you see this line that we drew, it divides P side and Q. So this side it's P, this side it's Q, this side it's Q, this side it's P. So our L it's near P, so it's near P, so it's not this side but it's this side. So if you see, this is the only part that has remained. Okay, so this is where our L is, because our L, it's near P than Q, so it's this side. This line divides Q and P. This side is P, this side is Q. So this is how you can get the 8 marks. This has about 80 marks. So we've gotten everything on this. So we are a school of online tuition. If you'd like to learn with us, you can contact me on this WhatsApp line, +2609 65 15 98 65. We do lesson for additional mathematics, ordinary math, science, which is pure and ordinary science. We also do biology, civic education, commerce, and accountant.